welcome to Sportingbet.com, where our road to Cheltenham continues with our horse racing ambassador, the mighty Mick Fitzgerald. And Mick, our microsite's now live. All of the info for Cheltenham's up and ready on the site, and you can keep checking back there for all the latest info.
Yeah, well, the great thing is, throughout the season last year, we just kept trying to put horses forward, and eventually we managed to pick out a few winners. So, keep checking in every week because, as we say, we're just updating it all the time.
So let's look back, Mick, to the Sportingbet Winter Festival at Newbury. Some fantastic racing there. Obviously, the highlight was the Sportingbet long distance hurdle and big bucks. But let's just go back to the Hennessy. Obviously, we were giving the money back on 1833. If 1833 won the race, you'd receive your cash back. It was a great day for Carruthers and Matty Batchelor, though, wasn't it? 20 to 1 into 10 to 1. Not a great result for the bookies and us particularly.
No, but fairy tale stuff. Great Endeavour, the horse that I fancied. He ran really well, finished fourth. But no match for Carruthers. Matty Batchelor, there was no more popular winner in the weighing room. It's not very often you see every single jockey who's finished behind has come up and congratulated him, and that was the case there. Everybody absolutely delighted for him. Almost fairy tale stuff as well with Carruthers. Lord Oaksey, who's one of the founders of the Injured Jockeys Fund, he's a great man, and everybody delighted to see that. But big bucks, I cannot believe that you're still best price in the industry because, as we said last week, he was even money. What price is he now?
5 to 6 now, Mick. Obviously did the business as 6 to 1 on Saturday in that Sportingbet long distance hurdle. But I mean, we're 5 to 6 at the moment. You missed out on the even money, but it's still the biggest price now. So still a price that people can get stuck into.
5 to 6 for a horse that's won his last 13 races. He equals Beulah's record at that. I think anybody would be very brave to bet against him not beating that record. And just think of it, come Cheltenham in March, he is not going to be 5 to 6. So if you think he's value, avail of that now.
No problem. Other Cheltenham pointers there, Mick. Binocular. Pretty disappointing, we have to say, in the fighting fifth. Obviously, you're connected to the Nicky Henson stable still. We pushed him out now from 6 to 1 out to 12 to 1 over the champion hurdle. What was the comeback there? We've still got Hurricane Fido, best price 9 to 4 for that race. What's your kind of take on that race now?
Well, I just think the Binocular was disappointing, but the one thing I will say is Nicky Henderson, he's a past master getting them ready for the big day. So 12 to 1 could look quite generous come March. On the other hand, Hurricane Fly, I think you're mad, 9 to 4. If he turns up on the day, he's the one they've all got to beat. So I think if you fancy a bit of 9 to 4, I'd be taking it.
Well, let's look ahead now then to the big race meeting of the weekend. It is, of course, and the big race, of course, is the Sportingbet Tingle Creek Chase. This is a big race for us now, Mick, obviously, and we've obviously on our road to Cheltenham. This all builds up to the Sportingbet Queen Mother Champion Chase. Sizing Europe at the moment is the early 7 to 4 favourite. Obviously, his price is subject to change. Titaniano 3 to 1. Wishful Thinking 7 to 2. Early thoughts from yourself, what really is a fabulous spectacle and a great race, a perfect pointer, isn't it, for the champion chase?
Unbelievable. I think we're blessed as well. We've got the reigning Sportingbet.com champion chaser in Sizing Europe turning up for this, but he had a hard race last time at Down Royal. Very tough race against Quito Della Rock. On the other hand, Wishful Thinking, they said he had a bit of a breathing problem, so they'll be hopeful to drop back and triple help him. Titaniano, I bumped into Andy Stewart, the owner of Big Bucks, as I was leaving Newbury. Very keen on this one's chances. But don't forget, tune in here 4 o'clock on Thursday. We've got a top secret offer for you, so I think you'll be very interested in it.
Mick, that's absolutely spot on. We will have a groundbreaking industry leading offer on the Sportingbet.com Tingle Creek Chase this weekend. Mick, thanks for joining us at the moment. This is a really terrific meeting to look forward to. At the moment, if I was going to put you under pressure, what do you think will be winning the big race on Saturday?
I'm a huge Sizing Europe fan. I can't get away from it. He's the reigning Sportingbet.com champion chaser. He's the one they all have to beat. And as well, don't forget, we've got a little race up at Aintree as well, which is, of course, your neck of the woods. And I think there's some very interesting Grand National pointers happening there. A lot of people think a niche market's going to win that one for the Paul Nicholls team.
Mick, thanks very much. We'll be back soon, and make sure you check the microsite out for all of the latest offers and that big secret offer that Mick's mentioning there for this weekend.